The global economy is at a crossroads, and the future looks uncertain. The World Economic Outlook for October 2025 paints a picture of a world in flux, with growth prospects dimming as new policies take center stage. Global growth in transition. The report reveals a complex scenario. While the short-term forecast receives a slight boost, global growth remains tepid as the impact of recently implemented policies unfolds. The world is adapting to a new policy environment, and some extreme tariff measures have been mitigated through negotiations. However, the overall situation remains volatile, and temporary factors that boosted activity earlier in 2025 are dissipating. Growth and inflation projections. The WEO's growth projections have been adjusted upward compared to the April 2025 edition, but they still represent a downward shift from pre-policy shift expectations. Global growth is expected to decelerate from 3.3% in 2024 to 3.2% in 2025, and further to 3.1% in 2026. Advanced economies are projected to grow at around 1.5%, while emerging market and developing economies will grow just above 4%. Inflation is forecast to continue its decline globally, but with a twist, it will remain above target in the United States, posing upside risks, while staying subdued in other countries. Navigating risks and uncertainties. But here's where it gets controversial. The report highlights that risks are predominantly tilted to the downside. Prolonged uncertainty, increased protectionism, and labor supply shocks could significantly impact growth. Fiscal vulnerabilities, potential financial market corrections, and institutional erosion pose threats to stability. Policymakers are urged to take action, but what actions should they prioritize? Policy recommendations. The report emphasizes the need for policymakers to restore confidence through credible, transparent, and sustainable policies. It suggests pairing trade diplomacy with macroeconomic adjustments and rebuilding fiscal buffers. Central bank independence should be safeguarded, and structural reforms should be a key focus. Chapters 2 and 3 delve into these aspects, showcasing the importance of policy frameworks and the nuanced role of industrial policy. Emerging market resilience. Emerging markets have demonstrated resilience to risk-off shocks, thanks to both favorable external conditions and improved policy frameworks. These frameworks have reduced the need for foreign exchange interventions, allowing central banks to focus on domestic borrowing conditions. However, economies with weaker frameworks may struggle with inflation expectations and output losses, especially when facing monetary tightening and persistent price pressures. Industrial policy, a double-edged sword. Industrial policy is gaining traction as countries aim to transform their economies. While it can support strategic sectors and boost productivity, it also presents trade-offs. Onshoring production may lead to higher consumer prices, and the fiscal cost can be significant. Effective industrial policy demands careful planning, strong institutions, and complementary reforms to avoid negative cross-sector impacts and overall productivity losses. A call for action. The report offers a comprehensive analysis of the global economy's challenges and opportunities. As the world navigates this flux, policymakers must make tough decisions to restore confidence and promote sustainable growth. But what do you think? Are the recommended policies feasible, or are there alternative approaches that should be considered? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's explore the path to a more stable and prosperous global economy.